Puns channel in our Discord, which we'll kick you a link here in just a moment. Yeah, I kind of wanted to just make a crap post depository for everybody, just so we can all goof off a little bit, because we're a very welcoming community, a very, very silly community. We're all a bunch of goofballs. Packie is dressed up as a can of Mountain Dew for Halloween. One of the bigger 16-ounce cans. Dars is dressed up, of course, as a Dr. Mario speedrunner here for Halloween.
Yeah, one of the more scarier characters you can dress up as.
All right. Looks like we've got everything set up, so I think we're just waiting for readies from both players.
We've got a ready from Packie. We have a ready from Dars.
In this penultimate first-round match, the 3 versus the 14, but that's
here we go.
And we're just readjusting Packie's board for you. It'll be just a moment. Appreciate your patience. While we do that, let's take a look at Dars's full board. Dars already down to 26 viruses, trying to play quickly, aggressively. Dars usually plays medium speed. He switched over to high.
Yeah, it looks like he might be, I think, probably knowing that he's facing Packie, who is a very world-renowned high-speed player. He probably wanted to adapt his game strategy to fit that speed, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's been doing some practice on a higher speed level.
Very aggressively, but he's running into a huge problem where he has a board that is almost entirely blue. He's got the Eiffel 65 issue.
Yeah, but he gets a nice little combo out of that.
And he is just trying to adjust for garbage. He's just trying to let the RNG get a couple of punches in. Meanwhile, Dars going to be the first into single digits at 8 viruses, with Packie right behind at 9.
It looks like both players have been dealing with a blue issue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da. Well, wow, what a nice little combo there from Packie. Now it's all blues for him.
All blues for Packie. This is not a situation you want to be in with 6 viruses left on your board, especially 2 as high up as Packie has in columns 2 and 4. Dar's in a completely different situation. He's just got a lot of garbage on the bottom of his board. Yeah,
he's having to deal with a lot of junk. But let's see. Packie just needs 1 more blue. He's out at 135.
An amazing time. Dar's just a little bit behind, but he's got 2 viruses left that are pretty buried. This is the opportunity Packie can take here to take a big lead.
And you can see Dars shaking his head at that, but he'll get out at 140. There's 1 more virus to go. My mistake.
There's that red virus chilling at the bottom, yeah. But he's going to get a double red, so when a red there, he'll be out at 156. And as this level starts, Packie holding a 12 virus lead over Dars.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that's the way that slowdown really affected Dars, and it's just created a very big lead so far for Packie. Doing a great job just keeping everything so tight and tidy. But Dars also doing a good job with his board as well, kind of creating a little bit of a funnel here, but he's working well with what he has.
And Packie's going to have to work out of that right corner. He's in a bit of a jam there. He's got an opportunity for a horizontal double.
He's going to take it.
And he's going to just drop the blues to address that issue. A really good setup and a great endgame right now for Packie.
Yeah, he's in a great situation here. We'll pop that down. It's going to have to force a horizontal on the right side, but it should not be any trouble for him. That long drop time's not going to help him, though.
Meanwhile, Dars now only 8 viruses behind. He has closed the gap, but Packie just needs a couple of reds, and he will be out, and he'll be out at a 307. Meanwhile, Dars at 7 viruses, but that board state is something else.
Yeah, he's got you see that long crawl he's going to have to make on column 1. That's going to be a little precarious here, but and you can kind of see him pausing a little bit, trying to see what he wants to do.
And your horizontal clears are your best friend in situations like this. You just kind of want to try to build up. Although the other strategy you can do, is we're seeing Dars do, starting with an under clear, and then kind of just sandwiching everything and making plays as he needs to. The problem with that is The problem with that, as I was about to say, is sometimes if you get a clear on your stack of garbage, it can drop everything and really ruin your plans.
It really can.
Taking a look at Packie's board, Packie at level 8 with 20 viruses, really just extending his lead. at this point. I want to say that was a misdrop, but I've been wrong before. So we're going to
It looks
leave
like
it
he's
at
going to get a horizontal clear on that on those little row of yellows, and that'll set up for a little combination once he gets it put together.
It does look like he's eyeballing a drop cross, and he's going to get it right here.
Going to get it there and get the little combo to go with it.
And then he reaches across to take out those blues. Excellent combo play by Packie. Packie holding about a 15 virus lead here on level 8. Players at about 4.5 minutes so far through this first game.
Yeah, these guys have been blazing through this first game so far. Dar's not doing too badly so far. He's kind of holding his own, keeping him, trying to get back on pace against Packie.
Packie not happy with something going on his board. I think it's just the amalgamation of garbage from column 3 onward. Oh, we had a bit of a jump in his stream. Okay, it's just he's gone back in time. Looks like we've lost looks like he observed daylight savings a little early, but he's at 4:36 now. He's a bit behind on our stream. We're getting that worked on. Apologies for the inconvenience there. But Packie's still working on it. There we go. Now we're in real time with Packie. Packie now on level 9, 5 minutes, 16 seconds. And Dar's still hanging in there. 11 viruses, and he's got a pretty clean board state right now, Ethan.
Yeah, he's got a nice clean board. It's just Packie is just doing a great job being so efficient and being so aggressive with his downplay as well. Just really pushing Dar's to the limit here.
Packie is one of 4 players who has a bracket clear rate of under 3, which is to say, for those who are new, clear rate is seconds to clear a virus. So it takes Packie about 2.8 seconds to clear a virus.
Whoa! What a yellow
monster clear from Packie.
That was insane.
Meanwhile, Dar's in a situation unto himself right now, really having to force a clear again with a Spire, but he's out at 6:07. But he is 23 viruses behind as Packie drops another triple combo. This is pretty much Packie's race to lose at this point.
It really is, but now some drop time issues might be a bit of a factor for Packie with that little overhang in the center well. Dar's, though, really putting the pedal to the metal in this final level, trying to push the aggression a little bit.
And I think Dar's knows that he's been kind of stuck with some rough misplays and a couple RNG hiccups. So I think he knows he's pretty well behind, but he's definitely hanging in there as Packie down to 3 viruses, and RNG not going to make it easy for him.
No, but he's got stuff he can work with. Oh, and he's setting up
the blue, and there it is.
6:56.
And a sub-7 for Packie. 6 minutes, 56 seconds. He'll win game number 1.
What a great first game there by Packie.
Packie with a celebratory drink out of his monster gulp. Probably full of Mountain Dew Code Red.
Watch it be a swerve. It's filled with Lipton Brisk.
That's brisk, baby.
Looks like, Dar's is almost finished. Looks like he might try to finish this for pride's sake, just to know that he can get it done.
I believe there were a couple of other sub-7 times. It's one of the fastest times in round 1 for sure. Sub-7 is really what you want to shoot for in round number 1. And again, Packie doesn't play round 1 very often either.
That's very true. Looks like Dar's has the opening he wants.
Dar's is going to run it out, and there's no shame in that. An 8-minute run's always brutal.
Oh, and an 8 flat.
That was about a 7:59. I would give that to him if when we go back and verify. But great runs for both players. It's just Packie was just absolutely on fire throughout that.
Yeah, Packie's just being an absolute chainsaw against those viruses. Did a great job there in game number 1.
So as we prepare for game number 2, as we get some GGs in chat, and we want to thank all y'all for taking time out of your Saturday to watch us. We are the Dr. Mario Monthly Tournament. This is our October tournament. We have one more monthly tournament left before our championship series, all the way out in December, where we will crown the 2020 Speedrun Champion. Packie has punched his ticket into that already with a finals win and an appearance. He's taking some deep breaths. Dar's is collecting himself. He'll top out. Oh, and Dar's saying that he started at the wrong speed, so he wasn't intending to play on high. That was an accident.
Interesting. Okay, that's kind of an interesting twist there. Did not mean to play high.
But our November qualifying will start as soon as things end tomorrow. As soon as the final pill drops, as it were.
All right, looks like we've got readies from Packie. Just waiting on one from Dars.
And Dars has switched back down to medium. We have a ready from Dars. So this maybe the speed choice will help Dars out a little bit because
and here we go.
Again, the biggest difference between medium and high, as far as speed goes, is starting speed and when the pills lock down. The pills lock down just a touch faster on high speed.
Yeah, and that might have been why Dars might have been having some issues there with the higher speed.
It was some of those misplays were uncharacteristic of Dars because Dars is a very aggressive player, but that's as far as medium speed goes. When you switch things up to high, mistakes are almost guaranteed.
That's very true, and I can definitely attest to that. And you can kind of see Dars doing a much better job on the medium speed.
Dar's already out to an early lead, and Packie's just getting some rough RNG. Not a lot of blue on his top line, but RNG says have some blue anyway, as his two blue viruses are kind of tucked away.
Yeah, doing a pretty good job with it so far. Packie now down to 10, but Dar's going to be down to 6.
It's 6-9. Nice.
Lead. But looking at both players' boards, Packie looks like he's got a much cleaner board to work with. Dar's having to deal with some junk.
I think Dars is trying to set up for an underclear on that red virus in 3, and that's exactly what he's doing.
And he did a great job with that. But now that yellow-blue in the bottom right-hand corner is going to be a problem.
Yeah, and I think his game plan is to try to just clear it out horizontally, as we'll see here. He's going to clear out that. So he's
just
waiting
needs a yellow-blue. That's all he needs.
He needs a yellow-blue, and there may be at some point where he just he's going to set himself up just as a little backup plan. Oh, he could have had it, but he's going to have it anyway. He could have had the double horizontal. Goes for an L clear. Finishes at about a 143. And as far as time goes, these players neck and neck.
Yeah, absolutely. It is still locked up in a tight one right now. It's still early. No one really has a significant advantage at this point. So this will come down to who, if RNG slows you down, if you end up making an unfortunate mistake, that's going to be what's going to become a deciding factor in this second game.
Packie's board is definitely tuck dependent, while there's a lot of drop dependency on Dars's level 7. So we're going to see two different stories here as these players fight on in the second in a best of 3. 3 seed versus 14 seed. Packie are 3 seed. Dars are 14 seed in a rematch from Dr. Mario Monthly June semifinals. Packie won that 3-0.
Mm-hmm. And an interesting setup here on Dars' side. Looks like he's going to do some horizontal clear work. But Packie now down to about 3 viruses. Looks like he's looking for he thought he was going to look for a blue-red, but he got it, but not with the time he wanted. But he's out at 3 minutes.
And you saw his course correction on a second to last pill. He saw he had a blue-red, and saw he had a red on one side. So he made the decision, corrected his course, cleared the blue virus, so he had the easy red clear, so he could get out. That's excellent strategy. Always keep an eye on your next pill.
Yeah, a little bit of a head shake here from Dars. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble finding the right pieces or placing the right pieces.
It looks like he just kind of got hosed on yellow.
Yeah, it looks like that's kind of what's happening to him right now.
Oh,
nice
good
cut up in there.
So now Dars, I think, is just going to go all out, try to open up the board a little bit. He's going to get that double clear. Definitely no slouch by any means, but Packie, just like Dimwit, he's one of those players where once he gets going, incredibly difficult to keep up with.
Yeah, Dars is getting out of level 7 at a 351. Hopefully he gets a little bit of a momentum boost here from that nice little set of comp. Ooh, it might have been a bit of a misplay on Dars's end. That might open the door for Packie. Packie, though, with an all-yellow top. Oh, but he'll get a nice little lightning bolt there. Just needs a couple more yellows, and he's going to be out at 430. Packie is just blazing through this game right now. He's already at level 9.
Packie looking to go for some leaderboard appearances right now. Look at that beautiful opening drop combo. Packie is a man on a mission right now. A lot of double opportunities as well on Packie's board.
Yeah, and it's looking like he's setting everything up for it, and it looks beautifully done. A little hesitant there. Had to place some blue junk somewhere.
And one of Packie's just, slight faults is he does play very aggressively. He does go on surges where you're just dropping pills and pills and pills to clear viruses, not really being aware of the color diversity of the board. And that can come back to bite you in the butt. We saw it earlier in game 1 where he had 6 blue viruses left. So
yeah, and he's kind of dealing with that junk right now. It's a very red-heavy board right now for Packie.
He is setting up for some drop combo help, though, as he'll get it there. So he'll set up 2 blue clears just one step away. And that's the kind of combo practice that people really in advanced level should think about, because it doesn't always have to be a combo clear. Dropping 1 or 2 pill pieces is just as good.
He's down to 3 viruses. This might be another record.
Have a sub-6 pace right now.
He just needs 1 more yellow. He might get sub-6.
He's definitely got a record time. He's not going to get sub-6.
Oh my goodness!
But a 6:01, a new round 1 record for Packie. Almost a sub-6.
Oh my
phenomenal run. Packie real happy about that.
That had to be some of the most efficient Dr. Mario play that I had ever seen. That was incredible.
The previous record is being asked, and I got you there. The previous record was Dimwit and Packie with a 6:23, so Packie just blew that record wide open. And that shows us a sub-6 is very possible, and really probably elite territory. But we'll see who's the first to get sub-6, but a 6:01. And we'll go back and verify that just to make sure. I'm pretty sure it is at about 6 minutes or 6:01. But we will unofficially Packie with a 6:01. And when somebody's busting out a record time, there's nothing you can do.
No, absolutely.
Dars is an excellent player, but Packie's hungry. Packie wants that win. Right now, Packie 2 seed in the championship or in the December championships. I know he wants to